Welcome back to Real Estate in the Low Country. Lighthouse Realty's Brian Kinard is back with me, and it's always good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So, the new year is here. Let's take, I know, right, crazy, 2019. Really not sure how that happened. But so let's take a look back at 2018, and then let's talk about what's going to happen this year.
Perfect. Yeah. So overall we've had a healthy market here. If you want to sell and you're trying to sell, you wish prices were higher. If you want to buy right now, you wish prices were lower. Right.
That's always the case.
It's always the case, right? But overall, we have a very healthy market here. And what's important to remember also is that we have a lot of different markets going on here. You've got your resort markets on the island. You've got your retirement kind of influx transition, buyers and folks coming, people leaving the area, Bluffton. I mean, there's a lot of different things going on in the Low Country, and each one of those markets is so unique and different. Yeah. That's where it's a good idea to call a professional like myself to kind of get that guidance. And if you're curious your specific, property, what it may be worth, I can get in there and give you that exact price at that point.
Because we're always looking for inventory.
Yeah, we gotta have something to sell.
That's right, that's right. But let's talk a little bit too about some of the improvements that you see going on in the area. Obviously, investors around here think that it's a healthy market and they want to keep growing. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's a drive around and showing property and attend different meetings and getting involved in conversations throughout Hilton Head, Bluffton, and throughout the entire Low Country for that matter. You see capital improvement projects going on that are being funded by our municipalities, local municipalities, state, and then also the private businesses. I was just driving down Pope Avenue the other day, so you've got the redevelopment improvements of Cligney going on. They've already started the repaving and things like that. You've got the Symphony down there right now, and they got the apartments finishing there, so that means the park is now eventually going to become there. The Shelter Cove is just there with the family, then the lights and all the shopping and everything going on. Bike path improvements, all those things. Those do nothing but improve our amenities. And at the end of the day, we talk about it, you and I on here so much, and myself every day with my clients. We're a lifestyle community. I mean, at the end of the day, people are moving here for that lifestyle, and when you see the residents and the citizens saying we want our tax dollars to go to this through the way they elect their officials, and your private businesses putting their own dollars to work, I think that just bodes well for our future. And then you throw a limited supply of that natural resource on an island, and then there's only so much around the water and the natural beauty that brings us here. And you can see where I think the future looks good and upward trajectory on pricing.
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned before we started filming that you were at the new USCV campus recently, at the Hilton Head campus, that is. It just opened, and they're going to have students starting there in January. And I think that's another part of the island's growth and evolution, for lack of a better word, offering other things, and the dean is so involved in the community.
Met Dr. Calvert many times at different things and whatnot, but what a cheerleader, and just his enthusiasm yesterday, speaking to a group of realtors. The Realtor Association has different events throughout the year, and yesterday one was at the university, kind of giving us an insight on the new facilities, what they're going to be offering, as well as having a chance to walk around, and what a top-notch facility over there. Yeah,
it's gorgeous. It really is. So tell us about, in our last minute or so, you mentioned before a little bit about how your unique brand can translate to your clients, but give us a little more specifics about that.
No, absolutely. Like I said, people are moving here for that lifestyle, and just had a client recently who we needed to get redirected to another neighborhood because he needed to be able to work remotely for his lifestyle, and he couldn't, obtain the internet speed that he needed at a specific house. So we were able to navigate that process.
Interesting.
Somebody comes in and maybe wants to get on a golf course somewhere, or they're into water sports activities. Get them tied in maybe to folks at Outside Hilton Head or one of the other great providers in the area, and get them dialed into that lifestyle, because there is all those things here: the golf, the tennis, the bridge, and the clubs of all kinds of, and serving all different demographics and groups. It's really a We live in a great place.
We do live in a great place.
It's,
so if your uniqueness and expertise sounds good to somebody, how do they find you?
They can find me over at Lighthouse Realty. We've got our shops at Sea Pine Center location near Forsyth Jeweler and Truffles. And then also a few days a week, you can find me over at the shop, at the near the base of the Lighthouse in Harbor Town. And always got my cell phone not too far from me, 843-301-0814.
It's always great to see you, and thanks for all the insights.
Thanks for having me.